Okay, so in my previous video, I was talking about 10 things that I'm currently doing to improve my life, right? And one of the topics is that I commit to working on something that I believe in, working on a personal project daily. Now, a lot of you guys are actually struggling with figuring out what you want to do in your life. And I was no different, okay? I was completely confused about what I wanted to do with my life. And in this video, I will talk about what I did to figure that out because honestly, it's an ongoing process, okay? I think that nobody 100% knows what they want to do with their life. Maybe a few people are like, this is what I want to be and this is what I want to become. But especially in today's day and age, there is so much choice. There is so much stuff that we can do that, it's so hard to actually decide on something. Like you can do anything you want. Okay. So this brings a lot of, we say keuzestress. It makes it harder for us to make a certain decision. When you go to the grocery store and you want to buy cereal, there's like 100 different cereals. Like it brings stress to have to make a decision on which cereal you'll eat. Or you just cut out all sugar and carbs and then you don't have that problem. But that's not what I'm talking about here. So you want to actually pick something and then stick to it. That's exactly what I did. Okay. So I knew before I started this YouTube channel that I wanted to travel the world and earn a living online. Those were kind of like the main, how would I say, factors in deciding what I wanted to do. It was like a selfish motivation. Okay. I felt like I missed out on a lot of stuff when I was younger. Like as a teenager, I was struggling with an eating disorder and clinically depressed. And so I didn't really had the experience that most teenagers had. And then when I grew up as a student, university student, I was focused on getting my diploma. And so I never really had the kind of lifestyle that I wanted. So traveling the world and earning a living online became my main priority. Okay. But that was actually just me trying to build a certain lifestyle. That was not me actually thinking about what do I want to do with my life? What is this thing that I actually want to commit to, truly commit to? Okay. And it's okay, especially if you're like young, maybe like 19, 20, early 20s. You don't know what you want to do in your life. I didn't know what I wanted to do in my life at that time. Okay. It's fine. You want to actually expose yourself to as many different situations as possible and then figure out what you resonate with. That's exactly what I did. Okay. So I met this guy and he worked online and I told him that, hey, I'm looking for something like you're doing. Would you mind asking your boss if there was like a free spot that I could take? Okay. And he was like, no, right now, not really, but I will send you as soon as there is a job offer. And then a month later, he sent me the job offer. It was for like a personal assistant kind of position, and I was like, okay, let me just immediately apply. And I sent like a video application. So I actually took inspired action and I tried to stand out from the crowd, not just sending an email with my qualifications and stuff that he probably received like 100 of those, but I sent him like a video and that caught his attention. And so he wanted to hop on a call with me, and I was very proactive about it. I was like, yeah, let's just go through a trial phase and see what we can, mean for one another, and if we're actually a good fit, etc., etc. So be proactive about the things that you want to try. Okay, I wanted to try working online and traveling the world. That's what I wanted to try. So I made it happen. Okay, I went to look for ways that I could actually try this. So hop online, figure out ways to at least go for what you want. Okay, experiment with what you want. Think about, okay, what do I want right now, and then go do that. All right, I think that is the best way to figure out what you want to do with your life, because you actually don't know. Okay, you don't know exactly what you want. You can only have ways that you think you want. I thought what I wanted was traveling the world and making a living online. Okay. But after doing that for a few years, I realized this is not what I want to do. I want to do something else. I want to make an impact. Okay. I want to coach people. I want to give my advice. I want to make people better, make people's lives better by sharing my knowledge. Okay. That's what I wanted to do. And by the way, if you want, I am putting a link in the description where you can book a free 30-minute call with me where I give you one-on-one advice for free for 30 minutes because I want to practice my coaching skills and I want to see if I can actually truly help you with your problems. And don't worry about it. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm just doing this to improve my coaching skills and to actually see if I can help you with the problem that you're currently dealing with. Okay, I want to start interacting with people one-on-one and improve my coaching skills and see if I can actually make a difference in your life. So if you're interested in that, the link is down in the description. You can click that and you can book a free 30-minute call with me. Okay, again, back to the topic. Figuring out what you want to do in your life comes down to finding something that you want to aim for and then aim for it. Okay, just try it out, because 90% of the time what you aim for will not turn out to be the thing that you actually want to do. You discover it along the way. There's only a few people who know from a very young age what they want to do, and usually it's either these prodigies that are extremely good at something, or it's, you know, their society, their culture, their parents that kind of like put them into this kind of like path, and then it's all paved for them, and then maybe even like 20 years down the road they realize, oh, this is not all what I want to do. So I suggest you to go out there and explore the world as much as you can and figure out what resonates with you and what doesn't. And don't be afraid to try something new and see what it actually, like, if it sounds preposterous to you or something, like, oh, I want to try and whatever, create t-shirts and sell t-shirts online with my own logo. Okay, go and do that, right? See what it feels like. What is the experience you're having? Does it fire you up? Do you feel excited about it or not? Okay, and commit to it for at least a few months. Okay, don't just go and try it for like a few days. It's not gonna do anything. Okay, you want to commit to something for an extended period of time before you make the decision to not do it, but don't wait too long also. Okay, stay in touch with your intuition and know that, okay, this is not really the right thing for me, and then pick something else. And don't be afraid to fail. Okay, you actually can't fail. Really, honestly, you can't fail. Okay, so don't be that person, be like, oh, I'm too afraid to try it because I'll fail. You never fail. You always learn something new. Okay, so it's really important to not forget that by trying new things and not succeeding, you don't fail. You learn something about yourself. You learn that this is not your path for now. Okay, it might be later in the future, but aim at something. Okay, don't be paralyzed by the infinite amount of choices you can make. At some point you gotta pick something, okay, and try it out. That's what I did. I picked working online and, you know, making a living online and traveling the world. That's what I picked, and I found a solution to do that. Okay, and then I found it's not fulfilling. I'm not doing what my soul craves me to do, so let me find a solution for that problem. And now I'm here, now I'm doing this, and now I run into other problems. Okay, how to make money, how to create things that are of value for people. So I have to figure out the set of problems, but that will figure itself out. Okay, I will find solutions to these problems because I am now committed to this thing. Okay, and the way I found that out is by trying it out and by spending a lot of time thinking about what are my values. Okay, what is important to me? I want to service people. I want to make a difference in people's lives. Okay, because I've had so much unnecessary suffering in my own life that I wish no, you're not gonna. This cat is trying to steal my hairband. I've had so much unnecessary suffering in my own life that I wish somebody would have taught me the things that I am teaching you now. Okay, so I'm trying to be the change in the world that you want to see, or something like that. I'm butchering it, but you know, be the change you want to see in the world. That is something that I live for. Okay, and so that guides my decisions. But I didn't know what I wanted to do like 10 years ago, 5 years ago, maybe 5 years ago. I did know that I wanted to do this, but I was just afraid. Okay, that's also a big thing. Know that you're afraid and overcome that fear. And it took me a long time. It took me literally 5 years. I was talking about starting this YouTube channel like 5 years ago already with people, but I was just too scared. Okay, I was afraid to expose myself, and I felt like people would judge me and not really appreciate the things that I talk about. But eventually I did, okay? And now there is a whole new set of problems, but I know that I'm doing the right thing because this is exactly what I want to be doing with my time right now, okay? So don't worry about it if you don't 100% know what you want to do, okay? Aim at something and then commit to it for an extended period of time. Figure things out, learn, fall flat on your face. You will not fail, you can't fail, you will only learn more things about yourself, and that will eventually help you to figure out what you're truly about, okay? And that can also change. Maybe in 10 years, 5 years, I'll be like, YouTube, I really don't care about that anymore, and I want to be a volunteer in Africa providing people with drinking water or whatever, right? Like, I don't know that. It's also not important. It's not important for me to worry about that. It's a waste of energy, okay? Don't waste your energy worrying. Start doing, okay? Do stuff. Try out stuff, do stuff, solve problems, and that is the only way you will truly find what you want to do with your life and which direction you want to go, because it's the best feedback you can get. The real life feedback and the feedback that you feel within yourself, that is going to be the best guide for you to discover what you want to do in your life, okay? So I hope that this was helpful. This was a little bit of my personal experience. And so again, if you have any questions, book that free call with me. I'll put the link in the description and we can take it from there, okay? I want to thank you for your attention. And as always, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.